Hi there, good to see you all. Of course, you know we are going to do a hash brown recipe today. It's very simple. You can serve it as breakfast, as evening snack, or maybe as dinner. I love hash brown in my dinner. Quickly subscribe to our channel, The Purple Box, if you have not done it yet. And welcome to The Purple Box, the place where we do simple recipes which can be easily made at home. Don't forget to like and share this video. And of course, give your valuable comments. I have sprinkled some cheese, mozzarella cheese, on the hash brown from the top. This is absolutely for my sons. They have anything and everything which has cheese on it. You can absolutely go without the cheese. In fact, I myself like it without the cheese. I will give you the list of ingredients later. Let's start. Clean the potatoes properly, peel them and then grate them. Remember, we need this coarse texture of the grated potatoes. Don't use very fine grater. Use the grater which has bigger holes on it. Now take a bowl and pour cold water in it. Then add some cubes of ice into the water. Now on this chilled water, gradually bring in the grated potatoes and let it soak in this water for some time, say around 1 minute to 2 minutes. After soaking it for some time, keep squeezing this potato, the grated potatoes, with your hand and just keep on repeating this process. This is a very important process. In this process, the excess starch comes out of the potato. By mistake, I have taken a smaller bowl, so I will do this process in 2 batches. That's why I have removed half the grated potatoes from the bowl. This is very important because this will decide the taste and the texture and structure of the hash brown. Now take a clean cotton cloth and place it on a basket. See, the water after some time has become orangish and the potatoes have become very whitish in color. So this is the time you know the process is done. Squeeze as much as water possible out of the grated potatoes and then place this small portion of grated potatoes on the cloth. Now take the cloth and make a bundle out of it. Now hold it tightly, the bundle, and then press the ball of the bundle and try to squeeze out any excess water which is trapped inside the grated potatoes. Let's quickly check out the few other ingredients that we need. This is dried garlic salt. These are easily available in the market and they are not highly priced also. Then we will use dried onion salt. Well, let me mention, none of these products are sponsored. I like my hash brown to be a bit hot, so I will be using some crushed peri peri. And now this pasta masala. This is available in the market in this pack. I really like the combination of the ingredients in this particular pack. I'm trying to show you the ingredients, so many of them. Some mixed spices and then turmeric powder, black pepper, cardamom, garlic powder, so many things. And some green pepper sauce. I used red crushed peri peri, so I will be using green sauce here. You can either mix it before and fry it or sprinkle it on the hash brown while eating it. Mix all these dry ingredients with the grated potatoes that we have processed under cold water. And of course, we will also be using the all-purpose flour or maida along with the masalas at the same time, and sprinkle a bit of salt as per your taste. Again, you have to mix it with your fingers. Mix them softly, gradually, and uniformly. This is a dish, the preparation has to be done with your hand. You can't put it in a grater or something, it will get spoiled. So squeeze them again tightly again and again, and the potatoes should start becoming like a loose dough. Not exactly a dough, but they should start binding with each other. So keep squeezing them again and again. Heat some oil on a non-stick pan. I have used sunflower oil. And now take small portions of the potato and keep spreading them on the pan. Don't pour the whole potato portion together on the pan at the same time. You have to bring small quantities and then spread them gradually. Spread the potatoes gently and make a bed of uniform height. Remember to put the flame at as minimum as possible and sprinkle some oil from the top. Again with the spatula, just see that the oil is equally spread, and from the sides bring the thing close together. Then cover it with a lid, and under very low temperature it will keep cooking. It should take around 10 minutes for one side. And yes, it's a slow process recipe. You can't hurry with this recipe. After around 10-12 minutes, you'll find the sides have become brown. So this is the indication that now we need to cook the other side. Now this is a small trick. You open the lid, you take another pan and you take it above the pan from inside. And then just twist it and again slide it back into the pan in which it was getting cooked. And with the help of the spatula, position the hash brown in the center and then just pat it a bit and cover it with the lid again for around 7 minutes. After that, take out the lid and our hash brown is ready. Slide it out gradually on the serving dish. Let it cool down for say around half a minute to 1 minute, and then cut it into the size or the number of pieces that you want to cut it into. I have cut it into 6 triangle pieces and spread some cheese above it. As I mentioned before, my sons like it like that. It's so hot that the cheese just got melted then and there. I did not add the green pepper sauce in the mix before cooking. I will be sprinkling it above the hash brown. Let's quickly brush up the ingredients. These are very important, yes. Take a screenshot of this so that when you make it, it's handy. Now, isn't it easy to make? It's too yummy and very tasty. It has got so many hidden flavors inside. I'm just waiting to have it. You also make it at home and serve it and get all the love of your family when you treat them with this. So, my triangle is ready. This will straight away go to my plate. I'm going to have it. You try it at home, and in the comment section, do write it to me how it came out in your case. In case you want to discuss something with me, please, you're free to do it. Till then, bye.